on the bench.
Look, he sees her.
He in the bench in that relationship. He in the bench on his team. What's going on? It's your boy Syntell with the Intel, and you can already see Rekkai is in the building. What's going on, champion? Hey, that's what I'm talking about. This is forever. Yeah, the note sounded better in my head. Listen, you're gonna get a one-stop shop to watch two black fathers respond to arguably one of the more trending series on Netflix. This has been a joy to watch. Rekkai, how you been feeling about the series so far?
I'm loving what we're seeing here. Just I don't want to say black love, but just, you know what I'm saying, navigating relationships, navigating adolescence. I think this is good. So, you know, like I said, I advocate my teenage children to watch this. So far. We're 2 episodes in. If it turned into Euphoria or some shit like that, cut the plug. I'm sorry. My bad. I didn't know. Cut the plug. It's like, oh, the cable. Yeah, we didn't turn all the internets out.
Yeah, you ain't lying about that. There are some very distinct differences between this and Euphoria. Yeah. Hey, listen, make sure you all stay to the very end, because me and Rekkai, we're gonna chop it up and have a really good discussion over some of the things that we've enjoyed and some of the things we may be scratching our heads over. So, without any further ado, let's get started. We have achieved the doom. Those that are wondering, for those wondering, this episode is called Fourth Quarter.
Okay, so those two used to date.
So we're gonna actually see the conversation.
Yeah.
What are you doing here? I blocked you for a reason.
I know. Keish, I am sorry. Okay, I'm sorry.
I gotta go. I'm only talking to you so that my mom doesn't suspect anything. Now I need a new lie about why you're sending me flowers.
You can just tell her it's about Kansas and that I'm thanking the people that helped me to get there. That's real. I do miss you, though.
Does Tammy miss you?
Oh.
She was literally at the Doom same day I was. So I just went over there and begged her to tell you to call me.
What did you say to my mom to get her to bring you here?
Keisha, I was just trying to see you.
And don't send me flowers.
Oh,
Well, if you do come to this Nike thing.
Because we saw he went in for the cheek kiss. Amazing perception, how things look.
I really am sorry.
Can be so different from how they are. Now, just think about what he saw from across the street, what he thinks he saw, knowing how it went down. Could she really even explain it where he's like, what you're saying does not match with what my eyes saw? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah. Oh no, he gone.
Yeah. He in the way.
Yeah. Now,
out of here.
Now who can right get blocked? Look, the daddy's still there. Yeah, because Jaden needs a ride home to little brother.
Yeah, that's ooh. And there's some explaining.
The mama knew it. The mama knew it exactly right away. She's like, "Yeah, let me go and get you out of here, baby."
Yeah. Oh no, she had her spidey sense up the whole time.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna need them eventually, so just trying to see if I can hocus pocus these numbers.
That's right. Listen.
Oh, he was sure. I did not get a text from you asking if I wanted anything.
When the math ain't mathing.
Yeah, the monthly expenses.
It's okay, we are almost there.
God, your mom stay on you, dog. Ooh, y'all, did we ever figure out what this whole flower situation?
Oh, girl, Brittany is the mama's friend.
And that's what I'm trying to do for you with this job. Yeah, girl, we can get you a little skirt. Make that booty pop up, let it sit.
Give me a trick.
Maybe I'm trying to get you a treat, but you ain't listening. Y'all got some candy?
I think so.
Funny, her name is Brittany on her. Her name was Brittany on her last show.
Was she?
Yeah.
No, that's a typecast.
She was on the reboot of The Game. She was what's her name? She was Brittany Pitts. She was Jason Pitts' daughter.
Ah.
Yeah. But she was cold. I loved her as she was like an elf queen. She was on this little show. They got canceled after one season called Vagrant Queen.
Feel like an idiot.
Cola
With that
sci-fi
same dude
show.
who leaked a sex tape and then let him kiss you. You gonna back that back? Yeah, I was about to say you gonna back that up.
Yeah, yeah, you're not saying that. You know what's crazy about this? Like watching their communication, watch what they really want to say and what they wouldn't say. Rarely gets better as an adult. You still do the same shit.
You should go to his Kansas workout.
Hey.
Of course.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Go easy on our boy. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Y'all be easy. All right.
Introducing the people, that's gonna come back in his face.
Oh, y'all training together too?
She got her eyes on the prize, on getting a Howard, on doing what it takes. So when you get a Nike trainer and he can get a +1 in a training session, that's...
And your hustle game is strong.
I told you.
I mean, it's an interesting decision.
I can't even look at you no more. All right, brother, I'll see you next week, okay, man? Be easy, my man.
See, that's the thing, having that access, even going through this asshole to get it.
I talked to Tammy for you.
I didn't.
Look, I know. I'm just trying to set things straight. I'm just trying to fix anything I fucked up any way I can.
Remember we were saying earlier, he may not have leaked it on purpose. I don't know.
Look, if you know who got it, I can get them to delete the video.
You tried that already, remember?
Oh, it's already out. You can't delete that.
Like, you're all over the video, too. But nobody says anything about you.
Yeah, that's what you said, Rekkai.
Sending me flowers or kissing up to my mom. I want to know why you did it.
It's just gonna sound like trash.
Put it out there.
I just sent him the video to shut him up and prove him wrong. That was it.
So you did it for the culture.
That's an interesting way to put it.
Sound like some dumb shit.
I went over to his house the next day and made him delete the video.
Too late then.
Bro, look, I'm sorry, Keisha.
Yeah, you earned that, homie.
Went from having a full scholarship at Brookwood to watching my mom scrape by to keep me in this new school. I still have to live with this shit every day.
What did you learn, young man? What did you learn?
You know what else this means? That right there. Damn it, I'm good.
All the way down here for some chicken.
That means Chloe was right. What'd she say about
Closing that
Mercury
door.
being in retrograde?
Oh.
No, but she said Mercury in retrograde. She was gonna have to confront this. She did.
Okay. Come on, close the door behind you and lock it.
And lock it.
And he hasn't even unfollowed you.
Yet.
Okay, you just need to talk to him. I have an idea. Brookwood plays Camden Hall this week. You should go and just casually run into him.
What plays Camden Hall?
Since... Right. Yeah, never mind. That's a bad idea.
Oh, she does know. Chloe knows.
Wow. A little too honest. It's honestly kind of giving on the spectrum.
Oh, there we go. Another hint.
Kids.
Look, it's really nice to have him back in my life. He's like a fresh start.
Doing a good job at looking it up.
So come to the game. Come on, I'll be there with you.
Yeah, but Christian will be at the game. Oh, look at how they're looking at. Look.
I'm still thinking.
Look at that.
If I don't.
You see him?
Yep.
She ain't got in the door good. And what's funny is look at him. Look at people spreading rumors.
Oh, it ain't a rumor.
Whispering.
It happened.
No, but
the judgment that's coming with it.
What I'm saying is because she got caught out there on tape when everybody in that crowd knows that they are doing the same, if not more. Half of them probably going to be called as witnesses to the Diddy trial, but they got something to say about her. Look, he's on the bench, Mr. I Start. Listen, but you know what he going to do?
He going to bust him up as soon as he get in.
Yeah, if he get in, if he see her, oh, he going to go to work.
On the bench.
Look, he sees her.
He in the bench in that relationship. He in the bench on his team.
Look, she's like, but he's got to know how difficult it was for her to come back there. Well, no, maybe because he could think that she's there to be Christian.
Yeah.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, that was what it would have been in Gangster if she came and sat on Camden Hall's side. Look, he's like, he can't wait to get in now. He gonna go off.
That might
Or
be
is the game over with? Oh, yeah.
Dang, and they got beat.
Damn, they got busted.
So what, we gonna pretend that you're not here for your boy?
I'm not here to. I'm here to talk to you.
Okay, so that's why you're sitting at Brookwood side.
I
just said that.
I don't care about Christian. I just had to make it look like I did.
What?
Well, I mean, you've become more questions than answers for me.
I
mean, maybe you're right. Maybe I should find another Keisha.
Ooh.
In my business, my boy.
You can't blame him.
Hey.
And he's rolled up too?
That was you? It's good to see you back up here.
I ain't mad at Justin.
Code I got you for Nike. 50% discount.
Look, maybe we should stop.
Look at him up there watching the video.
Look, you don't have to do all this to make me feel better. I'm good.
All right, Keish.
And part of that for image rehabilitation, she's seriously considering it right now.
Oh, yeah, she's definitely considering it.
See how Darius just walked off?
I mean, I just want a chance to prove myself, you know?
Be consistent, patient. Your time
practice. Doing it in practice.
You ready? Let's go get it. We ready.
Okay.
High-level athlete. I knew where I was going by my freshman year, so Justin.
Let's go.
Well, next session, let's get Coach Derek in here. He will help us map out your options.
Maybe he is a junior.
Actually, Coach Derek is the problem. How's somebody supposed to recruit my son if he got the best shooter on the bench?
He cares about sucking up to CEOs. Go to a game. Their sons run up and down the court.
There are so many good schools. D2 and D3.
Let's drop basketball for a second, okay? Can Justin get into an elite college without it?
We can try, but his 2.7 GPA is...
Ouch.
He's a solid B.
$40,000 a year should be incentive enough for him to get an A understanding.
Speaking of which, Justin, why is the questionnaire in the college portal blank?
He's in his head. Yeah.
It was not also, it's not just that he's in his head. It's a bunch of people sitting around having a conversation about him without him. You see another part of his accommodation where he has to listen to the words, like, you know, like Audible or whatever, like his work, he has to listen to it. He getting right back out. Yeah, I about to say he ain't gonna say that. What the old girl Chloe said, yeah, sometimes too honest. Back that up.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
hey, it's just gonna be hey back. Yep.
Boy, that's what I said. We watch this thing about teenagers. Adults are the same damn way.
He's talking through music though. Yeah.
I think sometimes I got some neurodivergency in me too, because I do a lot of the same shit. I'm undiagnosed. Never, you know.
Oh, that's a track right there coming up. Yeah, yeah.
Baby, can you focus?
I've said it every episode, man. The music and the soundtrack is really on it.
Because good music helps to tell the story. It always does, always has.
Hey. I can get that for you.
No, that's fine. Okay, sure. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Took it.
Can you focus on?
Granddad sees everything.
Mm-hmm.
Baby, can you focus?
Because he's like, you know, because he don't know what's the deal with this boy that's going to Kansas. What's the deal with this Edwards boy? Like,
you are the calmest thing that I know.
Justin.
The right shit.
College process. I gotta figure this out quickly because
I mean, I got no D1 searching for me right now.
Why did you start playing basketball in the first place?
What I'm up against right now, my son.
I mean, it was my favorite thing in the world. You know, but he never let me win.
Facts.
So the day that I beat him,
That's right.
I will have earned it.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I hated losing to him.
The day you beat it, you will have earned it.
The ball, laugh,
And he won't get
talk
back on
shit.
the court ever
The day
again.
I was,
You damn right.
you know, shooting long threes. I mean, best feeling in the world, beating your dad. A high that I never felt before.
Where's that feeling?
Damn.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say like Kobe Bryant or something.
You need to play for how it makes you feel, not them. You told me that people tell you that you overthink. Well, no. Just play your game.
It's not wrong. And it's crazy when it seems so damn simple. She went right there. Somebody just look at her like that. Where her granddaddy at? You know, he gonna pop up.
Mm-hmm. Keisha!
Oh, maybe Jaden hit.
Yeah, probably. And tell him you can't go.
It's not that simple.
It is. It is that simple. Is it him or is it me?
There we go.
I already told my mom, okay?
See, this is why you just need to tell her the truth.
Justin, it's too late, okay? Not only will it break her, but she will lock me up for good or send me to the Dominican to live with my dad.
Oh.
Hey! What's going on over here?
We were debating.
Yeah, a two-person Socratic seminar about a rap song. Turns out I was arguing a losing battle, so I'm gonna go wait for my brother out in the car.
I was arguing a losing battle.
Mm. You said it straight up. Him or me?
Problem is, I can email her right now.
Your executive function is just not where it needs to be.
ADHD.
It's college possible, but you need way more time with your grades. And we do see you working hard.
She gonna say, we're gonna pull you out of basketball.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we should really consider dropping basketball.
No,
Not this season, finish out the year, but next year.
Not getting no scholarships. So.
I don't like saying this. You can hate me for it.
Don't say it.
Just trying to get us to wake up and catch up.
She's not wrong.
I thought she was going to say he's not good enough for a second. Oof.
She said they didn't appreciate your talent. Because he turned on,
Justin.
You don't believe in me.
That's tough.
You hear that?
Yeah.
You don't believe in me. No. You play for a coach who let, God damn. Yep.
How many times did they play this school? Shoot.
Nah. Is it them playing? Oh, it is his school playing now. Play your game.
Woo.
Let him get an opportunity.
That ruminating is real, though.
He get on the court, he gonna light that shit up. He just checked himself into the game.
Yeah.
James, Yamborghini chain, rest in peace to Montevideo. Hermes Link.
Come on.
Liberia, TMZ taking pictures cause the hysteria.
You see, the music says we get ready to go.
Bust they ass.
Is the name.
Not to look at him. Oh, did he look at him?
For some PT, please believe me. I see Riri, I'm a
Yeah, that's that swagger. Let's go.
Now, you know, what's his name? Christian's right.
Yeah.
Let him miss this and let Justin come down and hit a 3 and win the game. Come on, Justin. You got this. You got it. Remember, it's like shooting over your dad. He hit both. He can tie up the game. He can tie it up. Oh, they only up by 1. Oh, they was down.
Whoopsie.
And that's game.
Get him.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. He checked himself into the game. After you, coach. I mean, hero. You out here losing, watching the CEO's son shoot up more bricks than a housing project. You got these little busters on your team.
No, bro, he's done.
We'll come through the pens.
Did he say coach is done? Oh.
Justin.
Hey, man.
You were brilliant.
I mean,
Oh.
you did your thing out there, man. I'm so proud of you. You killed it.
Thank you.
But all that's due to Keisha's pep talk.
How are you getting married?
There, she parked down the street.
Ah, that's perfect.
Ah, look. Yeah, grab him. Come on, please get out this young man's face for a moment. Let that man live for a moment. Yeah.
Let him live.
I'll hit you back, sir.
Yo, I need a ride. All right, call me back.
Look at her.
Another jam, though. Boy, the music, boy, I swear.
And look at how she ain't gonna let it go. Like, most girls have been like, well, whatever, screw you.
I think we should do something crazy.
Hey!
He is not talking to her.
No.
MX. Nah, bro.
Just run away from
You out of your element, bro.
Amex. Boy.
telling everybody
I see you with the cement grays on, girl.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
another perfect day with you.
She like, you ain't going nowhere. I got you.
Spend the night.
You can sit here and pout all you want to. I got you.
Proven.
Yeah.
Listen, but I felt that whole game was a vibe. When they put on that ASAP Ferg, I was she gonna mess around and have to protect him. He's out here in these hard streets. He just say what you do. He don't get off the porch like that.
Nah, he's taking her someplace special.
You think he is?
I don't know.
Okay.
I really hope you don't mind. I can't fight it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to definitely get this soundtrack because
Yo, somebody throw the Spotify playlist in the comment section.
do that.
You can't be mad at eat Twizzlers. What's wrong with you?
Just about to say that. Hey, man, the Twizzler.
Lime is La Lima. La Lima.
Learn a little Spanish while he's at it.
Oh.
Boy, if they don't stop with this music,
the
my
music,
boy.
right? The music is bananas.
Congratulations.
He know he played like that for a reason, and it's her.
Uh-huh.
Quit fronting.
That's right, young man. Bask in that victory.
Fuck me abuse. I got see.
It's enough of that Spanish shit.
Nobody knows.
All right, Anthony Hemingway, Kimberly Ndombe, you out here putting in the work. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're gonna see a cut down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you wanna watch the whole thing with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Syntell. Become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Netflix, HBO Max, or Disney Plus subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a little time with a small reference video at the bottom of the screen to help you sync up the footage. And it'll be like you're watching it with your favorite pals from the internet. That might be, I think that might be my favorite episode so far. Just because of the energy of it all, man. Like, from the word go, it's just, the music, you know, it's just good. I mean, I'm trying to think of something witty and poetic to say. It's just good. Just straight up. How you feeling, Rekkai about episode, what are we on, episode 3 right now? Yeah, we still have a while to go. The fourth quarter.
Duh. You know, here's the thing though, you know what I'm saying? I may not have been a teenager for a little while now. You know, couple years, you know, since I've been a teenager. Just a few. But there's some things that are universal. And I feel so much in this show. You know, and it's one thing because I feel fortunate that I get to look at it from two lenses. I remember being here. I remember being Justin in a way. You know, just trying to navigate everything because you got so much going on in your head. It's this chaos. And am I going to get a scholarship to go play ball? And how do I navigate relationships? And how do I navigate my parents and my siblings? And all of the other trauma and other things are undealt with. And I don't really give a damn about school. And so, you know, I'm limiting myself because I have squandered these opportunities because I'm at chaos with myself. But then on the other side, I get to look at this kind of like Wood Harris, and not the same because I don't have this family dynamic. I ain't got no paper like that. You know, hell, I'm living more like a Keisha mama. Shit, I'm broke as shit. You know, but being a father who's active, who's there for the kid, trying to navigate, you know, Keisha's the only child. That's a whole dynamic to itself. Justin's a big brother of only 2. That's a dynamic. You know, I got 4 kids, but I see Justin and my oldest son. It's just not basketball, it's football. You know, and my son is not necessarily neurodivergent, but he does have some issues right now that definitely are in that realm of understanding. And it's just, I don't know, I want so much for him. I want so much for all of my kids. And I can hope and pray that, you know, when we see stuff like this on a TV show, that it is representative of what our kids are facing, and that they have the bravery, that they have the support to be able to navigate them better, or at least the same, if not better, than what's being presented on the screen. So I'm loving this right now.
First off, thanks for sharing that truth. I absolutely can understand what Justin's going through. As somebody who, before it was even called ADD, they used to just say we was hyperactive. That was the term when I was a kid. You was hyperactive. And it is a challenge. I know that term gets thrown around a lot, ADD, and some people it is a spectrum of neurodivergency, and some people have a small amount of it, and then other people have it where it can be hard to function just in general. My form of ADD was very difficult in order to get to complete tasks, executive function, chasing dopamine, trying to learn at a different way, because you're not stupid, you just process differently. And my parents making difficult choices for me, because at the time when I was in school, the amount of information regarding ADD was very limited, very, very limited. There weren't any books on it or anything like that. You just did the best you could with the information given. And I do remember having times as a kid when I wouldn't perform as well as I should have, or the distractions, the only thing you could blame my grades on was the distractions in my life, right? And having things kind of taken away from you, trying your best to try to explain why you're having difficulty, explain why you're not dumb, having to overperform in order to always convince yourself that you're smart enough, to always try to convince your teachers that you're smart enough, to always try to convince your parents that you're smart enough. And yet the flip side of that is to always hide that intelligence, because society's a lot different. Culture was a lot different regarding school when I was a kid. being smart, being geeky and nerdy as I was, that was not the move. It's cool now. It's cool to play Dungeons and Dragons and read comics and jump into sci-fi. All that is cool. When I was a kid, it wasn't cool. And then add to the fact that, struggling and being proud of making the honor roll, but yet having to hide it from my peers because of being looked at differently as a result of it. The culture is just different. So when I see the struggle that Justin is going through, it's like, oh yeah, I can get that. I can understand losing something that you love because you have to sacrifice in order to see the bigger picture, and you may have some struggles to go along with it. And then also, trying to have a firm understanding with your own peer group based off of that. My own personals was a little bit more complex. Everything from dealing with types of dyslexia to stuttering. I still stutter to this day, as a matter of fact. Processing your thoughts in coherent ways. Yeah, that's why I talk fast. To mask the stutter. Doesn't go away forever. But all of those things that make us really quirky. When you're brought into to try to conform with everybody else, you can kind of stand out. And then trying to understand love and relationships through that lens is something. So I definitely can understand what Justin's going through. Just like I said, ADHD is a totally different animal than, say, something a little bit further down the spectrum, such as Asperger's, which you were saying. I think that's what you were saying. Or being autistic, or just a different shade of the spectrum. But it still can be debilitating, and it can still be very isolating. So to have this conversation, especially within Black culture, I've seen these conversations being had with white folks a lot, actually. I've even seen, dating on the spectrum and television shows that deal with it, all kinds of different things. But I personally, if there are projects and movies that deal with it, I personally haven't been exposed to them a lot. So this seems a little bit more refreshing to kind of like see somebody that looks like me to kind of go through that, even though they're a teenager and I'm a grown ass man with my own kids. So I really, really do appreciate this story being told, at least from the standpoint of Justin. Rekkai, you got anything else you wanted to add regarding how you feeling about the series as a whole, or even just this episode as a whole?
I really think that this episode is my favorite episode. I know, when you write something, when you show something, media helps shape the way that we all think. Whether we think it does or not, it does. You become more comfortable, you become more familiar with situations because you've seen them in the media. And something like this is needed. I appreciate the fact that through all of the messiness in this very young relationship, it could have been so easy for Keisha to be like, well, what I tried, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. And the fact that she took enough time and saw past her own ego, the same way that in the early episodes, Justin knew he liked her, he wanted to be with her, and he messed up, and he, it was a misunderstanding, but he messed up, and he went out of his way to the point where he got punished for trying to make it right. This time she messed up. And the fact that she didn't give up, that she went out of her way to try to make it right. And I think what I like about this is that they allowed Justin to stand 10 toes down. He stood on business. Nah, he walked past her like she's part of the damn wall. Justin, I'm over here. You had a great game. Girl, I don't see you. Go on over with Christian. I don't give a shit. It's not the way he really felt, because we saw when they had this conversation, what they really meant, what they really want to say to each other. And as we do as adults still, I want to say all this. Nah, delete. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate that showing us. And I've talked about it before, the uncomfortable conversation. sometimes a lot of us, we will avoid that uncomfortable conversation like it is attached to the plague. We will not say what needs to be said. Sometimes on the thing that we don't want to hurt other people's feelings and we don't think they can handle what our truth is or what we have to say. But sometimes, a lot of times that is done to safeguard your own heart. That is, a lot of times that is to help you avoid having to look in the damn mirror and deal with you. We think it's for other people's sake. No, that is to safeguard you. Because if you say what you want to say and somebody meets you, matches you with that same energy and shows you, sometimes you ain't prepared to see you.
I like that. I like that.
I could say a lot more. I think I'll save it for the deep dives. I don't know. I'm really loving what this series is saying so far. 3 episodes in, so far so good. And listen, you heard what he said. Drop the link, the Spotify link, the YouTube playlist.
You know that playlist is out there.
They whoever, you know what I'm saying? Like, congratulations. Listen, I'm loving the writers. I'm loving, shout out to Judy Blume, the original writer. Shout out to the new writers. Shout out to the director. But listen, whoever is doing the score, whoever's behind the music, listen, you get a shout out to me too. Listen. Right now, them and the people who did Arcane.
Yeah, I feel that. I like the drama without it being over the top and too comical in of itself. I'm saying all that because many of you that are watching this with us right now are here because of some of the Tyler Perry films that we've been watching. And this is not a shot at Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry has a very good understanding of who his audience is and what his audience wants. And the way that he tells his stories can at times for me can seem like caricatures of real things. But the messaging that he's trying to get across does hit spot on. It's just the journey may be a little bit different. Big shout out to Tyler Perry for all the things that you've done for the community. But with this storytelling that's being done, I like this journey. I like it doesn't have to, these characters aren't caricatures. They're not all the way over the top. It's not all about, pulling out the pistol, cracking somebody in the head with a bottle. It's not about all of that. Now, I'm not saying that it's not going to get into that. It could, go away where it becomes a little bit more extreme. But it doesn't seem to want to lean on the spectacle of individual people. It leans more on what's going on underneath the surface more for me, for my taste. I think that there is a lane for both. I think Tyler Perry certainly has his lane for his storytelling, and I do believe, I honestly do believe, and I'm grateful that that lane is being serviced. But I am happy to see that this lane is being serviced as well. Go ahead, Rekkai.
Let me ask you a question.
Go for it.
Ask you a question. Could Tyler Perry have told this story?
Not like this. No, I think Yes, he could tell this story, but it doesn't look like this. He's a different artist.
So let me ask you this then.
Okay.
Could Tyler Perry have told this story if this was Tyler Perry Presents Forever, but the people that we saw in here, the director in it, the people that wrote it, like all the same, everybody here doing what they're already doing.
Right.
But because he, he's got that kind of pull, he's got to, listen, I want to tell this story. I want y'all to tell this story. I'm going to facilitate. Tyler Perry Presents Forever. Do you think, I know that you got into a kick now that you are watching some Tyler Perry movies with MC or whatever. Do you think, maybe you would have, but do you think we would have even watched this? Do you think the majority of people that we know
would have watched it?
Would have even watched it if it said Tyler Perry Presents Forever?
I'm gonna just keep it a buck. No, I wouldn't have. I'm just to keep it a buck because I think Tyler Perry's style of artistry doesn't necessarily fit the vibe that I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? And that's fine. And I think that's cool because I don't want to get people be like, what do you mean you can't, you wouldn't watch it? There's a lot of different artists and directors and writers that, you know, they make some, I may or may not rock with it. Off the strength of their name, you know, like take, for instance, I'm a huge Spike Lee fan. I don't care what Spike drop. I'm gonna see it. Don't care. I'm gonna watch it just off the strength of his name. For me with Tyler Perry, I'm making a conscious effort on the channel to actually review some of the projects because I had the attitude of, nah, I'm good. It's a Tyler Perry production. I think there's something else I can spend my time on. Now, today, because I've gotten a couple more of his projects under my belt, and I'm willing to give that art it's time in the shine. It's time to shine in the sun. Today now. But if you would ask me that same question, Rekkai, just 2 weeks ago before we even started this, I wouldn't even give it the time of day. Because I have an idea, you know, a Rembrandt's gonna look a lot different than a Picasso. And if you like Rembrandt's work, and you know you're gonna get a Rembrandt. And you know, you don't have to, if somebody say, yo, you seen that new Rembrandt, you got a pretty good idea of what that's gonna be. But if you rock with Picasso and you like, nah, I kind of rock with Picasso style, then you know that's what you're gonna go see. And I say that yet again, not to be disrespectful to Tyler Perry and his artistry. It just wasn't for me back then. So we're rediscovering it now. Does that answer your question?
Yes and no.
Okay.
because and to be honest with you, it is the answer that I thought you would give, because it's the answer that I would have gave. If this said Tyler Perry Presents Forever, it would not have darkened my damn screen. I just wouldn't. I've seen Tyler Perry's stuff before. I used to, with my ex-wife, I watched a bunch of his plays. She liked them.
Mm-hmm.
So shit, I watched them, you know. He's had some movies, some I was like, okay. And there was actually a couple that the Blume movies he did, the Halloween movies.
Yeah.
Those made me laugh. Yeah. Now they're low-hanging fruit. I get that, you know. But it's the same way, like I wouldn't watch a Jackass movie or anything by Johnny Knoxville and them.
Right.
It's low-hanging fruit. So watching that Tyler Perry Medea says boo or whatever, it's low-hanging fruit. So, you know, I watched them because my kids want to watch them. It was funny. There's not anything that, you know, if I'm scrolling and I see it and I was like, ooh, I'm gonna watch. No, keep scrolling.
Yeah.
But I think it's also very telling, especially for us as a culture, you know, whatever you think about the sorts of movies and the types of movie this man makes, types of shows, because he pretty much is BET plus. Should we not celebrate and hold him up as a Black filmmaker, TV maker, mogul who's out here getting it done? I'm not saying that even if his style of media is not for you, I get it, but he's making a lot of opportunities. He's making a lot of things, and you know, it's funny. We want our own stories to be told, and we want this and that, and then we got somebody out here who's telling stories that they clearly speak to somebody. They clearly speak to a crowd of our culture, and maybe you think it's because he's taking our culture in the wrong direction. I don't know, but you know, then we critique it. But why can't we get more Black people in these white shows? Well, we got Black people in these shows right over here. And we're like, no, we don't fool with that. I want them in this. And listen, you can't have your cake and eat it too. It's one of those things. I don't want to say synonymous, but you know, like for me, and y'all have heard me say before, like I don't fool with M. Night Shyamalan. I don't give a shit. You know, you're gonna have to tell me, like, you know, like, and Tyler Perry has stuff that ranks in the, you know, top 10 on Netflix or whatever, and you're gonna have to tell me how good something was for me to be like, for real? Tyler Perry made that? You sure? Like, he executive produced, right? He didn't write it or direct it or nothing like that, you know. M. Night Shyamalan like that for me, that is instant revulsion. Like, nope, no parts, no mas.
Yeah, so, I mean, I think sometimes, because I know y'all can see me over here tap dancing, making sure that I'm saying the right thing in the right kind of way, because it's easy to offend, especially when somebody like really likes. If you like who you like, there's a director that you like and follow, It doesn't matter what they do. I feel that way about Spike. I really feel that way like Antoine Fuqua. You know, it doesn't matter what he drops. I'm gonna see it. You know, Ryan Coogler. I don't care what Ryan Coogler dropping movie talking about. I'm watching paint dry.
Ava DuVernay.
You know, even TV show writers like that, comedians like, I don't know, like Aaron Magruder. You know, like there's some people that if I see their name, I'm just going to click because I just feel that way. They've earned that for me for the type of shows that I watch. And I know people that feel that exact same way with that same vigor in their heart when it comes to Tyler Perry projects. And I respect that. You like who you like. It just is what it is. There's nothing you're going to tell me that's going to change the way I feel about Aaron Magruder. Ryan Coogler. Nothing. You know, he's damn near goated for me. I feel the same way about Spike. And Spike's made some horrible movies, and I'd still go support him. Just what it is. I'm not blind. I mean, Spike, come on now. That movie was awful. What was you thinking? But your name alone is gonna make me pay attention. You know, your name alone is gonna make me pay attention. So as I sit here and tiptoe these Tyler Perry streets, because I know people feel a certain reverence towards some of the stuff that he makes, and you should. You should like who you like, unapologetically. You should. But for me, you know, if this was a Tyler Perry project off the top, yeah, it probably would have been a while. I would have had to hear from some people and been like, yo, you hear about that forever? I'm like, word, yeah, I saw it on the thing. You talking the Tyler Perry joint?
Yeah,
really,
but that's what happened.
Yeah,
that's what happened. It was like, yeah, man, I heard that was really good, man. It's rated number 1 on Netflix. Like for real. Yeah, it's a Tyler Perry joint. Then you be like, hold on, wait a minute. Who did it? Yeah, I don't know, dog. I don't know. No,
but you know, what's his name? A guy I love now. What's his name? Kenya Barris. I love Kenya Barris, but I wasn't initially moved by him. I had to grow to love Kenya Barris for a second.
Oh, okay.
But now I love everything he does. You know, I went back and rewatched Blackish, and you know, getting bits and pieces of Grownish in. I love Black AF. It's a few projects, but it's one of those things. You know, sometimes you gotta let give creators a second chance because the first go run that you have may not have hit the mark. You never know these. Yeah, we've been going on at length. I know we kind of veered off the course on this one. But that is just, you know, what happens when you get me and Rekkai talking on a microphone about content that we love and enjoy. Listen, we can be critical. I know I can certainly be critical about some of the things that we watch, but at least we're going to give it to you honest. And that's what you came here for. Whether we like it or we love it, the reaction is going to be 100. Now, if you want to peel back some of the layers and some of the stuff that we really enjoy and love, and you stayed long enough, you're here still this 15, 20 minutes into this discussion because you're enjoying the conversation. If this is your first time watching with us, you need to do yourself a favor because the party continues, and it continues over on Rekkai's YouTube page. Yo, head over there, hit them subscription buttons because he gives what is known in these streets as deep dives for this content that we know and love, where you really do get a chance to see it from his angles, his perspective, and it's worth your time. Also, show some of his Patreon as well. Rekkai, tell the people how they can get in contact with you.
Absolutely. Listen, first things being first, all of you people who have subscribed to Syntell channel, subscribe to my damn channel. I ain't gonna ask you no more. Yes, I am. I'm gonna do it in the very next video. Y'all stop playing. Subscribe to my channel. That's 1. Number 2, if you are so fortunate that you have a few extra shekels, if you could sprinkle those on me over my Patreon, I'd gladly appreciate it. I try to drop videos early on my Patreon before they hit my YouTube. Again, I ain't got it like Syntell. Syntell got 1 million subscribers. He's got, 12 plants of editors working for him in all the offices.
Boy, stop.
Ryan Coogler calling him like, can I get in? Can I get some time with you, Syntell? I was like, you know what? And and Syntell allows me to rent a little closet in the back of one of his factories so I can do my work.
Dude. Yo, listen to this dude.
If y'all could just come by, share a little love with me, I'd appreciate you. You understand what I'm saying? Patreon or youtube.com/Newtfromdaville, NUPEFROMDAVILLE. I will get out my deep dives as soon as I can. They're not going to be as fast as Syntell's, but they will be coming. So please check for me. Hit the little bell icon so that you get notified when it drops. If I said it too fast, check in the description. You see my name again. Remember, everything we watch, we really do try to use this.
Yes, sir.
But it's more important when you add this to it too. Thank you, Chef.
Hey, thank you, Chef. And thank you for hanging out with us. We'll catch you on the next episode. All right, y'all. Take care. Peace.